As we worship, it's every man's desire to be seen as bold and courageous. I mean, it's just in our blood. One of the sometimes the most hurtful things that happens in relationships, if you're married, is that we feel as though we're not being honored. And it goes back to because God made us to be bold and courageous in what we do. In work, in life, in love, with family. Because the world is looking for somebody to take a firm stand, not only for God, but for themselves and for our families. And through the honor of being able to worship God, I've realized that boldness doesn't begin by a statement that you make or an attitude that you have. It actually, the boldness begins by submission. By being able to, no kidding, just lay everything down to the King. And as men, sometimes it's hard because we're fixers, right? You see your wife crying and say, hey, what's wrong? I'm going to fix it. I'm going to kill whoever did this to you. Turns out it was you. You didn't know sometimes. And then you learn. But we're fixers. We're men. We love to get in there with our hands and say, gosh, how can I fix this? But the greatest thing we can do to fix anything is to go to the King and lay everything down before him and say, Father, you've made me to be righteous. You've made me to be bold. You've made me to be courageous. God said it over and over and over again, be bold and courageous, as he told the Israelites before they went into the land. Be bold and courageous, for I will go with you. He says the same thing to you. That we all have different lives, we all have different work and different jobs, but the one thing that doesn't change is that we don't have a different God. We have a Savior who sees you where you're at and looks at you and said, you are the boldest, strongest creation. I could have put you at any time in eternity. But I didn't need you then. I needed you now. To be a beacon of who God is in your families, at work, at play. So as we worship with this next song called Waymaker, I encourage you to do this. Just submit, just give it up to God and allow yourself to, no kidding, step in. And I know sometimes as guys it seems awkward. It's like, I don't want to raise my hand, I don't want to stand out. But I'm telling you, as we were talking about worship, it's this best, most strongest thing you can do in your life is to give God your entire heart and everything you have and allow him to speak and move in you, amen? So let's just do that. If you're comfortable, just lift a hand up to God today in this place.